Alright, so first you're going to want to start off with a piece of tape, and then we're going to start off with this Midnight palette and this dark rose red color. And you're going to put that as a transition shade into your crease of your eye. And you want to make sure it's pigmented first because that's just how it goes. And so we're just going to blend it out with this buffing brush. I'm not really sure what kind of brush this is, but I know I got that brush a while ago. And we're going to go in a darker red here, and we're going to go into that crease again with a darker red, But make sure you guys blend it out really well. And you want to take a lighter color, and you're going to put that in the brow bone of your eyelids, and it turns out very, 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 very perfect. Alright guys, and taking the concealer, and we're going to do our cut crease now. And the cut crease is like the hardest part, guys, for me at least. But what I do is I just drag it out all the way towards the end, and pretty much that's what we're doing for the cut crease. It's not that complicated, but make sure you get like a light color for your concealer, because that's the only way it looks okay when you do it like that. Alright, so let's just keep it going. But this is just how I do my cut crease. You know, whatever works for you, but that's what works for me. Okay, so now we are going to put a darker color. We're going to actually use black for the outer part of the eye, and we're going to drag that over. As you can tell, that's what we're doing. And this is like a really ashy black. It's like a brown, but I'm just dragging that all the way towards the inner part of my eye, not all the way. So it's like a half portion of my eye. I know it looks crazy. You're gonna see in a minute. We're gonna take that yellow again, and we're gonna put that on another part of the eyelid. And you can see we're blending that on top, trying to transition that shade into the shadow we're about to use. It's a little complicated, guys, but I know you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so next we're going to actually take a shimmery color, and we're going to put that on top of the eyelid. And you guys are going to see in the later in the video, I'm going to use that highlight for the rest of my glow. But we're going to pack that on our eyelid, just like so. And that is how we really do that. There's self-explanatory. Alright, now we're going to take our e.l.f. eyeliner, and this is my favorite eyeliner. It's the stipple on that is very thin, and you guys are going to want a thin brush for this tutorial, okay? And you're going to take the tape off, and boom. Alright, so I got most of my eyes pretty much done. I'm thinking about putting some glitter on my face. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But this is really the basic look on how to get my cut crease. It's not easy, guys. I'm still learning, so I'm here to tell you guys that it does take time. So if you guys are questioning or worrying about, am I doing a good job or not, you know, or is it blending correctly, just keep practicing and keep practicing, guys, because it's not going to happen overnight. Some people are just gifted with, like, great talents, and some people have to practice overnight. Okay, so keep practicing, and now we're gonna get to the full face, and we're gonna start with our coconut oil, because as you can see, I have some red under here that we don't want to see when we're painting. So here is my coconut oil, and I only use this for makeup because I use it a lot. I wouldn't dare cook with this. And the best thing to do is get a cotton swab if you don't have, like, if you're very bad with, like, if you're bad with your hands and you don't want to use a lot of things, just go with the cotton swab. And I'm going to show you guys the best way I know how to do it. I'm going to get it under the eyes, because that's like the main part where makeup actually goes when you're putting makeup on. Alright, now we got that done. I'm just gonna rub that concealer in my face. This is gonna actually act as a primer for my face, along with this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, because I usually put that on first when I do my foundation, because it just helps everything blend smoothly. Like, you don't need a lot of work. Low maintenance is what I like to do, okay? Like, a couple sprays of that. Alright, and then you're going to use your foundation, whatever you choose. I always go with the dewy foundation from Revlon, and that's all drugstore products, guys. Most makeup I use is drugstore products. Alright, and I'm going to go in with a brush here. It doesn't matter what brush you use, or you can use a blending spoolie. I'm going to go in actually with my blending brush. This is by Real Techniques, and it used to be orange, but as you guys can see, I'll use that coloring more. And you want to make sure you blend it pretty well. You want the foundation to be your complexion or similar, closer to it. Just be gentle right at that part towards the wing eyeliner, because you don't want to mess the eyeliner up, because that's just a waste of time. Alright, so this has to be one of my favorite concealers. This is by Sephora, and this is the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer, and it's like, it has like a glossy feel to it, and you're gonna see what I mean in a minute. But this is like one of the best foundations or concealer I've ever used. You can actually use this as a foundation, but I just personally I don't like to. Okay, so I'm just using a little bit. As you can see, it's the complexion of my skin. You know, it's just got this dewy effect that I really love. It's so smooth and flawless. And I'm gonna do another video and explaining how I do my foundation routine. We're gonna add a hint of the LA Pro concealer. You're gonna have it in yellow, whatever color you like. But I'm adding a little bit to each side. And the most favorite part of all, you blend. Okay, we're gonna blend that out. And we want to do it like seamlessly, flawless, as you can tell. See how smooth it is? Like, I love it, guys. Alright, so now I'm done with that. I'm gonna just set my under eyes, and I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna show you guys really quick how I do it, but I'm gonna mix this concealer and a translucent powder, and this is by Ruby Kisses. This is banana powder by Ruby Kiss, guys, but it's very pigmented. And I will tell you guys, if you have ashy skin or very like, if products like really stick to your face, you don't want to use a lot. So that's why I actually mix it too, and you don't get flashback when you're using a camera. So I'm gonna show you guys how real quick how I mix it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my concealer or my powder, and this is banana powder, guys. So you can use banana powder or whatever powder you want, but make sure it's very pigmented or whatever you want to use. But we're gonna just add like that much to it, okay? as you can see here, I have my translucent powder, and this is, I got this from my school because they sell makeup in school, so I put a little bit in here. And you don't need that much, guys, but I do a lot of makeup. So yeah, you mix it in there. We just mix it together. And that way you don't get flashback or whatever, but you want to mix the two together, just like that. And this is what you have left. This is what you want to have. Alright, we're gonna apply it to the face. Alright, got my powder and got my beauty blender. So while I let that bake, I'm gonna actually do my eyebrows off camera, and we'll be back to the tutorial. Alright guys, so like my eyebrows are like totally done now. I don't have to do anything else left. And I just really want to real quick tell y'all what one product I use for my brows, and that is the Espresso Cream Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. Now guys, this one product did this to the brows, okay guys? So let me tell y'all, and this is only like $3 at Walmart, okay? So y'all don't have to go out and buy a lot of products and expensive products to get the same thing, because look what I did for $3 and some change at Walmart, guys. So you really do save money and you live better there with this product, because look at these brows. I just had to address the elephant in the room, how great these brows turned out. So I'm gonna get finished back to the tutorial. Now we're gonna contour and put a little highlight and glow. Start off adding our liner, our mascara, and it doesn't have to be specific.